Hey, this is Dave, and I wanted to welcome you to number 3. Just to kind of recap, we bought our domain, we set up hosting at Namecheap. We actually bought our domain and hosting at Namecheap. Second video, we actually set up WordPress, started installing the basic plugins that you're going to need to be able to run your affiliate site. And then I don't know if you remember, but we actually used a domain called Top Rank Affiliate to load up the domains. Well, if you go back to WordPress, you'll see that High Rank Affiliate, I can actually get into that. But before I get into that, I want to just kind of backtrack one bit. Go into your Namecheap account, and there's one thing you're going to have to do here. And you're going to have to set up what's called an SSL certificate. Don't get too caught up with it. All that means basically it's on a secured server. So you see Snap Online Business, it's got an HTTPS, and you want to go ahead and do that. So you can do that very, very cheap. Click on Security SSL Certificates. Go ahead and buy this one right here for $4.88 a year. That's all you need. Just go ahead and buy it. Once it gets set up, Namecheap has an amazing customer service. They'll be able to help you with setting that up. It's not a big thing. But as I said, go ahead and do that. Follow the prompts to buy it. So you'll go ahead and buy it. I'm not going to do it right now. Oh, and don't do 5 years, just do 1 year. I'm like $24.40, so $7.88. So go ahead and do that. And then once you have that, it'll basically show up in your account. Okay, under SSL certificates. And so as you can see, I've got a couple. I've got one right here for the Snap Online Business. So go ahead and do that. And you don't have to do it right now. You can go ahead and build out your site. But before we actually get into, getting traffic and monetizing, you're going to definitely want to make sure you have a SSL certificate on there, because that way, in the eyes of the search engines, Google, Bing, they're going to see you as a secured site. So you want to make sure you do that. So let's go ahead and get into your site here. You're going to click on the apps, and you're going to come to this page right here. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on High Rank Affiliate, since that was the domain we did. And even though we installed the plugins on the other one, before I started this video, I wanted to make sure I caught up. So I went and put the same plugins in here, and I'm going to click on the plugins. And you'll notice I have Ad Inserter, Classic Editor, Google Analytics, WP Auto Terms, and Yoast SEO. Now, one thing I want to let you know is, because this is a brand new WordPress install, you're going to see 2 plugins. This one right here, the Ask-A-Cement, the anti-spam, go ahead and delete that. We won't be using that. And let's go ahead and get rid of Hello Dolly. Okay. And then another thing you're going to do is you're going to go up to posts. You're going to click on all posts right here. You're going to click off the Hello World, throw that in the trash as well. Come down to pages, and you're going to click on all pages, and you're going to go ahead and hit the trash of that sample page. Okay. And we're going to be setting up our own privacy policy a different way. So we're going to go ahead and throw that in the garbage as well. Okay. You come up to trash, and go ahead and just click all that here. And sometimes you have to click on it and hit the down arrow. You're going to hit delete permanently. Okay, hit apply. All right, folks. Now we've got ourselves a site that's all set up. So the first thing we're going to do, now that we've got everything all cleaned up, is we're going to come down here to where it says settings, go over here, and go all the way down to Permalinks. Okay. Now, Permalinks, you want to make sure that your common settings are set on post name right there. Okay. Let's say if it's up here, now it should default to that, but just go ahead. As long as it's there, you don't have to do nothing else. Come on up to general. You can go ahead and click through things. High Rank Affiliate, just another WordPress site. You want to get rid of that right there. Okay, and High Rank Affiliate, what would go there? Learn affiliate marketing strategies, if I can figure out how to spell strategies. Perfect. Okay, good stuff. And then the only other thing you're going to do here is you can put your email address in there, that type of thing. But also see where it says HTTP. So when you get your site secured, the only thing you're going to want to do, don't forget to come back here and change that to HTTPS. But for right now, we have a HTTP site. So don't worry about that right now. Come down here, hit save. Okay. You can click on writing. There's really nothing you want to do down here. Okay, reading. All right, let's have a look here. Okay, good stuff. And then the next thing, what we're going to do here is, what are we going to do? All right. Oh yeah, we're going to do a theme. So click on themes. And we're going to get rid of some of these themes that we already in here because we're not going to use these. So click on theme details, click on delete. Okay. Now, theme details, click on delete. Theme details, delete. Okay. And this is the one we have right now, but we're going to go ahead and load up another theme here. So what I'm going to do is grab a, let's see here. So you can pretty much do it any theme you want. What I'm going to do is click on add new. Okay. And you can go on all, so you can click on popular, see what kind of site you want. And you want it to have something extremely simple to work with. Okay. So, and actually, I'm going to go ahead and let me get rid of this chat bar here. Okay, so I am going to there's a site I want to use here. This is just another one of my WordPress sites that I use. So okay, I want to grab the theme name that I use here. Okay, perfect. There we go. Airy. Okay, so we're going to come back over to look for here, search for themes. So let me just backtrack here. So you're going to come to themes, you're going to hit add new, and you're going to search for themes. So go AIRI, Airy. Okay, and it's the creative agency. So let me just double check here, folks. Airy Creative Agency. Perfect. Okay, now I'll come back to that site later. So we're going to go ahead and hit install. And this is the site I recommend. This is the theme I recommend doing just because it's easy to work with. Okay, so you've gone ahead and activated it. Now come back over to themes. And now we can go ahead and get rid of this one here because you only really need the theme on here that you're working with. Okay, perfect. So click on themes. Good stuff. All right, folks. So now what you do is when you come over to themes, you're going to come over to theme dashboard. Oh, actually, sorry. No, theme customize. And you're going to open up a window like this right here. Okay. Now, if you look up here, you can do this or you can select a logo. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to build a logo. I'm going to show you a site that I use that's free. It's called canva.com. Okay, so you're going to come over to Canva. Now, this is, I love this site. I do so many different things with this. So you set up a free Canva account, not a problem. Okay, let me see here. I've got some logos here. Okay, so what I'll do here is, so let me back this up here. So what you're going to do now is you're going to go here and you're going to click on create a design. Okay, now let me get rid of that there. And let me see here what size they want. So they want a 512 by 512. Let me put this back up here. Custom size, 512. Okay. And here we are. And then what I'm going to do here is you can add a text to it. So add a heading. Let's change the type here. You know, you can figure out exactly what you want to use. Okay, so high rank affiliate. Okay, and we might increase the size. Okay. And we're going to do a logo of some kind. So what we'll do here is maybe look for elements. And now you're going to see some things that like it's going to say pro. Okay, now if you want to get a pro subscription, there's a lot of free images, but you also want to see that's free. That's free. Now I've got a pro account because it's to me it's worth it. I mean, I use this for everything. It's $13.95 a month, but if you want to just get started for free, I mean, don't worry about it. Just, you know, get started. That's the main thing. So what we're going to do here is we're going to just put in affiliate marketing. So we just want to kind of get some elements that are tailored towards that. So, you know, you can go down through here and pick stuff. Okay, now usually around the top, all the free ones are. Okay, and keep in mind, folks, you can always change it. So we're going to go with this. This is kind of cool. I like this. Oh, actually, no, I don't want something that's blinking like that. Okay, so let's do, I want something that's going to stay still here. Okay. All right, I don't want stuff that's moving around. Holy moly. Okay, so let's try over here. Okay, you can get images. Actually, you know what? I'm going to stick with elements here because okay. Now there's a lot of pro images down here. Okay, so let me grab. Okay, so even though it's a pro image, I'm going to use it. This one right here. Okay, you can make it bigger. Let's get this up here. Nice thing about this is just drag and drop. Okay. So you really want to get this looking just right. Okay. And then maybe let's change the color of this to a dark blue. Maybe let's bold this a little bit here. Okay, and there's our logo. Okay, now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to download it. I always like to download it. Let me move my picture, the video down here. So what I'm going to do is download it as a JPEG, just a smaller size. And you can put in here what you want to do. So I'll go high rank affiliate logo. Okay. And I'm going to put that to a JPEG. And I'm going to go ahead and download that. Okay. Hit OK. Perfect. And it's up there. Okay. I'm going to come back over to here. I'm going to click on select logo. Hit select files. And I'm going to look on my, of course I can't. What was it? High rank affiliate. Okay, here we go. There we go. Perfect. And always remember, want to make sure you know where you're saving it to. Okay. And what I always do is I'll put in like a keyword in here. High rank affiliate. Just something you'll learn how to do. And I'm going to hit select. And don't need to crop the image because it's all good. And here we go. All right, perfect. Now it's a little bit big. Let's have a look here. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and look at that there, and that's a little bit big. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back here, and even though it was 512, 512, I'm going to probably do something a little differently here, folks. All right. Let's see here. So width, we're going to go with 500. And height, we're going to go with 250. Okay. That's a nice thing about this is you can kind of play around with it. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to copy this, put it right here. Okay, well, let me do some text element, add a heading. See if I can. All right. Oh, what the heck did I do here? Okay. And okay, so, and I'm going to come down here to these arrows. And I'm going to bring, I'm going to bring this down to 100% so I know kind of where we're at. Okay, perfect. Okay. Here we go. So I'm going to go ahead and download this again. I'm going to put it on a JPEG. And I'm going to cancel that because I'm going to get rid of this stuff that seems to be in front here. Oh. And the nice thing about this is you're doing things, you see whatever. All right, let me see here, almost done here. So I'm going to go ahead and delete all that. High rank affiliate site. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and download it, put it on JPEG, and here we go one more time. Okay. And that's the nice thing about Canva, folks, is you can figure out what size will really work for you. Okay. And if you want to use the size that I use, if that's the one that looks good, then go for it. Okay, so I'm going to come back over to here, hit the back arrow, theme, customize. We're going to try to get a better logo in here. Site ed. Okay, so I'm going to change this logo. Upload files. And it is high rank affiliate. High rank affiliate logo. Okay, here we go. That's the one I want. Okay, and take the title, pop it into your alt text, and then hit select. Okay, and it wants me to crop it, make sure it's fully covered, then hit crop image. Okay, now that looks a lot better, I would say. Hit publish. And we are starting to get going here, folks. Okay, good stuff. All right, we got ourselves a logo. Perfect, that looks a lot better. And if you want to make it a little bit smaller, I mean, I like the width, not quite sold on the height. I mean, as you can see here, I made the height a lot better, a lot smaller. So, you know, if you don't like 512, you know, if you don't like the, what do we use here? 250, do 200, try 200, okay? But that's Canva, and we got ourselves a logo here. So let's come back over to here. The next thing we're gonna do here, folks, is we're gonna go ahead and click on categories. And categories. And we're gonna come up with a few categories. Okay, now this one here, we'll start by editing this one right here. And let's just say you want to have like whatever categories you want to use. So the first one we're going to do is affiliate marketing. Going to go ahead and save it or hit update because we're basically editing this one here. Okay, so affiliate marketing, new category. We're going to go blogging. Okay, we're going to do email marketing, and we're going to do SEO. Okay. All right. Now, these are the categories that we're going to write posts for. We're going to come over to appearance. We're going to click on menus. We're going to call this primary menu. Okay. And we're going to do primary. So we're going to create a menu for starters. And then what we're going to do here is we're going to add these to the menu. Okay. All right, folks. Let's have a look here. And look at that. We've got some categories happening here. Now, what else we want to have on here? Well, we want to have a, we want to make sure we have our legal pages. So come on back over to here. Hit the back arrow. And let's go to, whereabouts was it here? Oh, no. Oh, WP Auto Term. Sorry about that. So we're going to come over to settings. Then what you want to do here is you want to click on your country. So I'm in the United States. Okay. State, I'm in Arizona. All right, I'm going to hit save changes. Okay. Now I'm going to come back and I'm going to go ahead and add legal pages. So we want to set up a terms and conditions. I rank affiliate. And you want to say, can users create an account on your website? Put no. You want to make it clear that your own content is, this is definitely a yes. And you want to be able to terminate access to certain users if they abuse your website. Of course, you want to be able to do that. And for any material changes, I always do the recommended of 30 days. Oh, let's click on that. And you want to limit your liability by providing your website on an as is and as available basis. Yes. All right, perfect. Then come down here and you're going to hit create. Okay. And then that is going to be your, so now all of a sudden you've got yourself a terms and conditions page right there. Okay. Now, I'm not an attorney. I don't claim to be anything on the legal side. These are just, if you're worried about that, if you're one of those people that want to make sure you're doing everything right, I mean, definitely consult with your, your legal or, in your local area, your local community, country, that type of thing. But this is what I've done, and it works quite well for my sites. Okay. So can you get rid of that there? Okay. And then I want to make sure I have this link right here. Okay, because I'm going to go ahead and put copy. I'm going to come back over to menus. I'm going to go ahead and click on custom links. I'm going to put this here. And I'm going to call it legal. Okay, add to menu. I'm going to do another one with the same domain, but I'm going to call it terms and conditions. Okay, add to menu. Now this one here, if I go like this, just kind of bring it over like that, hit save menu, bingo. I'm going to come back over to WP Auto Terms, and I'm going to do a privacy policy. Okay, high rank affiliate, no. And what kind of information you collect from users? Usually name, email. I don't do any telephone number, address, anything like that. Do you show ads with Google AdSense on your site? Well, we're going to be using media.net as one of the sites. We may do AdSense, but I like the extra, legal on there anyways. If required by law or subpoena, will you disclose personal information of users to law enforcement agencies? I would definitely say keep on the right side of the law. Then hit create. Okay. All right, folks. And again, I'm going to hit publish. I wonder if I hit publish on that. Okay. I'm going to copy this. All right. And I'm going to put, see what all my legal pages are. Yep. So, this is still a draft. So terms and conditions, as you see, I did not publish that. So there we go. Okay, perfect. All legal pages, you want to make sure they're all published. Okay, come on back up to menus. Put that link in there and put privacy policy. Add to menu and hit save menu. Perfect. Okay. Now what we're going to do here is, let's go ahead and look at the site here. You're going to see we have affiliate marketing, blogging, email, SEO, legal. Now, if you click on legal, it's going to hit the terms and conditions, but we also have terms and conditions and privacy policy. So we're going to make sure we have those working. Privacy policy, terms and conditions. All right, folks. Now we're going to wrap up this video here. We're going to come back in the next video, and we're going to keep going on this site.